Hello and welcome again to the Friday Wrap, and happy September. Can you believe the summer's already almost over? Well, it's going to feel like it's extended in Burr Ridge because, of course, we're going to extend the concerts 2 weeks. So we have one more concert tonight and one more concert on September 9th. That's kind of neat because you might remember Lisa Marcello. Actually, the picture below is a picture of Lisa Marcello and Jim Peterick, who are probably our Burr Ridge's two most famous lead singers of rock bands. Lisa is actually going to be, her band will be doing the concert next Friday on September 9th. Hopefully you can see us tonight or be there tonight for the Chicago Experience. They are a Chicago tribute band and certainly one of the most popular bands we have for the entire year. So also attached is some information regarding the Concours d'Elegance. Burr Ridge is well represented up in Geneva, Illinois. My wife and I, it was a perfect day for my wife and I to take a drive up there. When we heard that Don Stevens, kind of a legendary builder in town, was showing his 1937 LaSalle, we just had to go. And that car was amazing. You know, that car was actually used in 1937 as an Indy pace car, clocked at a high speed of 105 miles per hour and averaged 82 miles per hour for the entire 500-mile race. Now that'd be a pretty good pace based on today's standards, let alone back in 1937. But there were so many cool cars there, including some Shelby Cobras and 350s, and I saw two Porsche 911 or two Porsche 356Bs that were almost identical to cars that I actually totally rebuilt out in California. So that was also kind of neat. And I also got to see Walter Zobaris, another Burr Ridge resident. And when we saw him talking to Don Stevens, I had to take a picture. So Burr Ridge was definitely well represented. The Burr Ridge Veterans Memorial Committee met this week. We had to discuss the landscaping issues. We had some problem with the grass there, as well as some plans for some increased landscaping themselves, and also the possibility of adding one more structure, perhaps for the Purple Heart veterans. That's all a possibility. That's under discussion. We'll keep you posted. We were also mourning the loss of the wife of one of our committee members, Marge Curran. She was the wife of John Curran, who has been involved with the Village Memorial for probably since the beginning, if not before that, as well as his grandson, Cody. He was a member for a long time. He's actually active military himself right now. But the entire village, our hearts go out to John and his family. But they're well represented. A lot of people from Burr Ridge showed up at the funeral, which was held at St. James Sag Church at Sag Bridge. And the people from as far away as Brookfield were there, and it was a great memorial and funeral there as well. So hearts goes out to the Curran family once again. In addition, I included some pictures of the hotel event center site excavation that's going on. It was pretty amazing. You might remember that it's cited for Harvester Drive, and it was amazing to watch the construction sites actually taking out those huge pillars or pylons that were previously there for a parking garage planned for that spot. But that's all been cleared in preparation for that hotel and event center. It's nice to see that type of progress. And speaking of progress, Cooper's Hawk is expanding. The management of Cooper's Hawk is very excited about the expansion of their piano bar area. The piano bar is expanding farther to the left. It's actually in the future will be facing the street, and additional two meeting rooms as well. That was great news, and the pictures are great. Additional dining area is also being added for that as well. Now, on a personal note, I included a picture of Abraham Lincoln above the mantle at the Union League Club downtown Chicago. That seemed pretty serendipitous in anticipation of my upcoming book signing on September 10th. As you know, I wrote a book called Big Goals, Short Deadlines, largely due to a trip that was inspired by Abraham Lincoln. That's why I'm always a big fan of his. So I forgot to mention that you're probably wondering where I'm standing right now. Well, you'd think that I'd be standing in the village, but not today. I had an opportunity to film the Friday Wrap this week from just a few miles away from Burr Ridge. I'd like to introduce you right now to Brad Schrader, who is, I believe, the general sales manager.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, nice to have you here. Nice to see you and your viewers. It's great. Welcome.
You know, it was amazing when he and I were talking earlier. about the Friday wrap, and you actually watched a clip of this before, didn't you? Filmed somewhere else.
That was awesome. I love Survivor. I'm an 80s freak, and it was just a really good video. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it was great to see Jim Peterick, wasn't it?
Oh, he's incredible. From the Ides of March, just yeah, something that really brings back the 80s. That was great.
So tell the viewers where we're standing right now.
We are at the home of Mercedes-Benz at Orland Park, and we're family owned, and we're proud to be here, and people in your community. We have a lot of great clients from there, and it's great to have you guys here. We are the recipient of a coveted award from Mercedes-Benz I want to share with you that we have had 3 years in a row from our consumers, just like yourself, that are here and have service from us and sales from us, that have voted us, you know, one of the top 15% of all Mercedes-Benz dealerships in the country. So we're very proud of that. We have a good group of people, and as you know, in business, it's all about the people.
It is.
We have great people.
And speaking of great people, I'd like to introduce Mike Moss, who's wondering probably why I come down here. You know, we have no Mercedes dealerships. Attention Mercedes, we have no Mercedes dealerships in Burr Ridge, okay? But there's a great one, of course, in Westmont, but we come down to Orland Park because of the exceptional service because of this gentleman.
Thank you very much. That's a nice comment.
Mike, you've been incredible. My wife and I love coming down here. And what was really cool is some of the service you provide to get people, to encourage people, and just to provide greater service to people from neighboring villages.
You know, making it easy for customers to visit the store from distances maybe a little further away. We found that by offering a pickup and delivery service, you know, for our customers, it just separates us from a lot of the competition, and it makes it so easy for people from the Burr Ridge, Hinsdale, Oakbrook area to do business here. Again, family owned and operated, and we treat customers like we're treated by our owner, and it's a family atmosphere.
It's really cool, and we take advantage of it too. The store actually, when they say pick up and delivery, they'll actually send up a loaner car to you with 2 drivers, pick up your car, come back, repair your car, and go back and deliver it. So it's phenomenal, and it's a great service. And that's why we come down here. And Mike, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Mayor.
Thanks again for joining me. That's a wrap. I'll see you next week.